Yo, hello everyone. Hold on, my camera's kind of fucked. Give me 1 second. Think I don't have it in the right place or something. You fucking go over here. Hope everyone's doing okay. There we go. That shit works now. There we go. Hey. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. So sounds good. I installed a 4070 Super yesterday, and my audio settings just kind of got thrown out of whack because I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast to like manage my audio level. So, yeah. Oh, gracias. Thank you. Yeah, it is. I forgot to mention it is my birthday today. Yeah, seems to work fine. I installed it so I can just goon in HD, I guess. You know, it's my $2,000 Balatro machine, and then maybe sometimes gotchas. That's pretty much all I'm playing. So, but yeah, thank you. Why don't we just go over here to the media room so we can hang out? Game is not capturing. Why is the game not capturing? Hold on. Let's see. Will it capture? That is the question. Nope. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Now it's capturing. Second. Thank you. I'm not using a capture card at the moment. I'm using my I'm just streaming directly from the computer. But what I mean is that sometimes when I stream from my Switch, or like I try to like play games on the Switch, I get issues with OBS, or like with the PlayStation 4, and when I tried streaming from the PlayStation 5, it gave me a lot of issues. It's just like it won't read the card sometimes. It's weird. My day's been all right. Basically all day I've been just fucking eating a lot. So this morning we went to this like restaurant that here, let me claim my shit. Yeah, the audio can be kind of a bitch. Like sometimes it's just the cable is kind of loose. So it depends. But what was I saying? So yeah, my day's been fine. I've just been eating a lot. Today we went to like a breakfast place, and I saw like my parents like treated me to food, and so like my dad like I went to the bathroom for something, and my dad apparently ordered cake, but he didn't know that it was the exact one that I was like thinking about. And it was like a pistachio cheesecake, and the cake that I had today officially that we bought the day before was like a huge pistachio like cream cake or something like that. The funny thing is that the cake we ordered was like a pound, so it shouldn't have been like too much, but they gave us like a 3-pound cake for whatever reason. And like, even though like in my family, like with the extended ones that came over is a lot, there was still like over like 3/4 of a cake left. So we just gave up, like we just gave out a lot. I need to readjust because it's been a minute. Could I have a slice? Come get it. It's if you know what turrón is, it's like pistachio turrón. and just like buttercream. It's insane. We were trying to give away as much as possible because everyone in the house is like in a diet, and we're just like, please God, no, like we can't have this. This is too much. Oh, they give you birthday stuff. Nice. Buttercream. And yes, potato. Have you had milk sponge cake before? I think it sounds familiar. I think I might have. I think. Oh, is that like the Taiwanese one? I can't remember. Because I remember eating something like that when I lived in Japan. Yeah, it updated it like a bit ago. It's a cake that's been soaked in milk. So, oh, you know what? We have those types of cakes here. Wait, is the game not capturing right? Is it still frozen for you guys? Wait a minute. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. We have like a cake like that here, but we call them drunkards because it's like instead of milk, we usually soak them in juice, like pineapple or whatever. And we have tres leches, so it's like just milk cake. So yeah, no, I've had that. Tres leches is like kind of similar. No, the problem with OBS is like I think it's this game specifically. It's still like I can't believe it's still okay. Let me all right. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be display capture. And select this. I believe it's this one. Yep. So we're just doing display capture. So all the way down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like. Here's the thing, I have to close OBS and all that shit, and honestly, don't feel like doing that. Oh, thank you. Tres leches is the cake usually destroys my body. Yeah, tres leches is like okay. Here's the thing. I had an idea of like getting tres leches today, but I wanted something that everybody could eat, and like that wasn't like super sweet, and so we settled for that. It was just easier. So my first order of business is tres leches is the fucking bomb. So okay, my first order of business is to level up Evelyn. Let's see, do I have anything? Yes, I do actually. Yep. That's what I need to fix. Let's see. They usually have like a thing, right? Okay. Let's see. What was the recommendation one? So recommend. Okay. I got an idea. So this is the only game aside from Azure Lane that I've been playing that's just like these like gotcha kind, because it's pretty easy to pick up and just like do a few things rather than like spending a lot of time. Okay, hold on. Isn't she attacked? So Starlight Engine works all the time, especially with Astra. I feel so I didn't pull for Astra for a while because I'm like, oh, Evelyn is around the corner. Evelyn is around the corner. The volume is low. After bringing her incident, you officially become in contact of Jujuan's squad. When Kingi, blah 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 blah. You okay? Yeah, sure. I'll come up the line. I feel bad that I didn't pull for Astra. He'll come around at some point, though. I mean, let's see. Just do singles. What I need to do is like pull enough so that I get to the selectable agents, and when she gets added, I just pull for her. This one. When, not if. And she probably will get added because Hoyo is known for like just feature creeping shit. Let's see. Was the look? Personally, I'm really happy with ZZZ right now. Yeah, I'm good with I didn't pull Caesar or Ellen. I'm just disinterested in the game right now. I got Juju on, so I'm good. I'm happy that I got her. Personally, I'm not really happy with ZZ right now. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, me too. Instead of Honga, they hate making characters standard discount banner. Never mind farmable, like, yeah. This game, they brought back character, like, I don't know, like, this game's been a little different, but it's like, I take it a little bit more chill. Like, I'm not, I got my waifu. That's fine. I'm good. So let's see. They said one is Branch, Blade, and Song. One Anomaly. No, this is Anomaly. So I got no use for that. The only non-limited unit I don't have is a cat. Okay. And it's always my girl for obvious reasons, even though she got power crept apparently. Yeah. I'm just saying for 2 characters right now, which is Silver Soldier, Ambi, and Red Scarf Billy. Yeah. I'm kind of fucked if I'm honest. I'm gonna do something here. I do hope Nickel gets an S rank variant too. We don't wake up how? Not in this house. I'll be honest, but mastering the muscle memory to play ZZZ daily seems way more complex. Not really. This one's a lot, like... Nikke is a lot more auto, in my opinion. There's a lot of things I could be doing, so I'm gonna go over here first. Waifu bot. Don't see the slide how rushed the story is. No, no HDD missions gets to point as I'm still in the game, yeah. But did you see what I said about Domino's a bit above? Let me see. Can you repeat it? Because it might have gone lost. Sorry. Tried scrolling up. Okay, so I got attack good, defense good. Okay. So we got, alright. I mean, I can make do with this for now. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Oh my god. Sorry. As someone else put it, and I agree with, 7 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 storytelling so far, yeah. Basically, I said I was planning to go and get out of the house for a little bit, so it's been a while. Domino's, like, for Domino's Pizza? Like, not judging you, but... You know. Domino's is alright. I mean, it really depends on, like... Critical damage. Critical damage. Alright, we'll make do with what I just got, and then, wasn't like in over a decade. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. In Europe, you're not really missing out on much. Domino's pan pizza is super legit, but their flavored chicken is a nightmare. Look, Domino's pizza in the United States, pretty good. Domino's pizza anywhere else, like in France, if I had to eat like if you put a gun to my head to eat Domino's pizza in France, I probably would like beg you to shoot me. But if it's like anywhere else, like sure. They were working on you. We want it. We'll get a 2 set. Usually defense 2 points. Physical damage bonus. Oh, this one. Last one. Defense. Defense. Just gonna go with this one because I want the full set. Wait a minute, I'm stupid. Damage bonus. Okay. I need this. I need the set. Little Caesars. Here they are, right? But there's this one restaurant in Amsterdam where I got pizza and it was a big one and it's pretty great. I prefer like local places. Little Caesars is better. Little Caesars here is like kicking ass. And they are pretty decent. Oh, right. Let's see. So we're working on Evelyn. They had like a thing, right, where you could test her out. Or demo. Right. Wait. I never had Little Caesars, but I live on the East Coast, so local pizzerias are plenty. Yeah. Evelyn uses her skills to deal damage. Like, I've used her before, right? In the story mode, I'm just like, I need the refresher. So let's see. Is that to consume? Burning Embers, activate Garrote, gain 1 burning tether point. After accumulating 3 Evelyn's next mode attack will consume all and transform into a chain attack. Okay. That's pretty good. Did you get me Abby? Yes, I did. On a random pull, because I wasn't even going for her. If you live on the East Coast, don't get Little Caesars, yeah. Alright, After activating, Evelyn deals fire dance. While on this they don't. Okay. Armpits. Me? Nah. Me? Armpits? Oh my god. Rainbow. Yeah, rainbow. I know. Like, okay. If... Alright, I'm gonna give you my list. Alright, from top to bottom, my favorites. So number 1, Jujuan. Second is Evelyn. Third is... Grace is alright. I think Nicole's my third. Then I'll go with Kingi. Miyabi. Then I would say Grace. Lucy. I mean, my top 3: Jujuan, Evelyn, and Nicole. Pretty much. I'm getting the hang of it. A lot of things to do. This one's better. Look, look, here's what I'll say. The next project that the game that I'm currently working on may or may not have a main character with absolutely exposed armpits. For good reason, too. I promise you it's lore. It's all plot. It's all related to the plot, I promise you. I want to go, oh yeah. Let's, we need to go to... Plot sure. I promise you. Can you add LeBron James to your game? Maybe. I'll shoot him a DM and see if he wants to be in it. We should show a teaser, but crop so that it's only her armpits. I got you guys though. Concept art hits. Wanted to do the agent promotion. This is the one that I should be doing to get her max level. Can make this faster. You could also do Miyabi to get her to level 60 as well. Ross, you showed way too much. Fair enough. I fucking love Miyabi. He's so much fun. YouTube might take this train that it was too lewd. But yeah, PayPal might even be up for grabs in the near future if someone with good amount of money shows up in the near future and is interested in buying it. Double charge special? Is it like you get the like the ghost flames up and then the what's it called? The other thing up? The chromatic. Oh, okay. I'll try it. Give me 1 second. Let me try, Ooh, ran out of,
護衛対象確認。スタンバイ。
Miyabi has a Firefox bar under the health bar, and every XN only raises it. Okay. Virgil. I mean, for all intents and purposes, she is Virgil. So. I do kind of dislike that every time you use the VR, it moves the time forward. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for me. Because then you get like that weird cutscene, like, oh, I fell asleep. It's like, nobody cares, man. Miyabi's extended special attack, just hold it down and keep pressing. Okay. Oh, okay. My favorite is the full charge ghost attack. Move your body, Riri. It makes your body perceive time infinitely. Ooh. I thought immersive mode was like it was gonna throw some story at me. Okay. Trust me, I care about the story. Well, you know, some of it, not all of it. Like, to me, the game is just fun. It does have like a decent story. I think I like the premise more than I like the story. Let's see. Now what we need is... immersive mode is... what I need is skills. Skills that kill. Let's see, plan. Have enough fucking... to do it 3 times at the very least. You know what? I mean, there's no bonuses, but fuck it, why not? I don't care about W agents, I care about armpits, boobs, and butts. Personally speaking. Oh my god, she's so fun. Holy shit. Yanagi? I think I have him. Let's go. There we go. So one thing I can't help but laugh my ass off at the start of people shipping Evelyn and Astra constantly. Like, I get it, but they ain't romantic. Well, to be fair, it depends on the side of fandom that you're looking into. Because people tend to ship Belle and Evelyn, and then Astra and Wise. But I don't really, like... I'm not really in-depth in the community, like... I'm gonna be fair. Enjoying things online has become, like... I hate telling people that I like things online sometimes because people can't be normal about things anymore. Like, I tell my friends and we enjoy things quietly, but it's not like in the old days where like you could just enjoy things. Now if you don't ship the same people, like I like that ending. It's pretty cool. You don't agree with my shipping, you must be literally Hitler. Yeah, that's pretty much the way people go about things today. Like, again, I just want to enjoy these three characters, for example. They're like my favorite to play, and that's it. That's like, I don't give a shit like who's shipped or whatever. I ship them with myself. If that makes any sense. Because these are the waifus. That's it. I pulled them. They're in my roster. I don't give a fuck if there's like a main character. I'm the main character, bitch. I'm the one that gets... I'm the one putting money for these. They know it... Let me be real with you. They know, like, they know what they're doing. They made these characters the way that they made them. The men too. Okay? I've seen people's like on posts. I know where he's been. I know what's been in him. I know what's been in other characters. So don't give me that shit. Ships are for weak people. Damn it. Nah, it's okay. Like, shipping is fun. I merely joke. If the characters have chemistry, then sure. Look, strongest male gacha fan versus the weakest female gacha fan. The only ships I like are boat girls. Me too. Okay, let me be real with you. Female gacha fans are fucking wild. There's a game called Love in Space or something like that. Millions of dollars. It's a game made specifically for like women, filled with a bunch of like Korean BTS lookalikes. Holy shit. I don't underestimate female gacha fans. I'll tell you that much. You think men are thirsty? You don't know anything, man. Grey's Anatomy, by the way, fan fiction. OT, like this, it was like, it's fan fiction, and it's like love in deep space, yeah. For a lot of women, it's like love and please bury your cock deep in my space. Like, hey, you know what? I'm glad they're getting games like that. We get our own games like that, they should get their own games. We can goon all together. You know? Gotchas, the great unifiers. I like the misconception that people think like that like the stuff that women like is like, oh, it's like flowery or whatever. It's like, bro, no, it's there's a reason. Not Grey's Anatomy, the 50 Shades of Grey or whatever was really popular, and it's like it's really hardcore shit. I'm gonna be real with you. The people that complain are only on Twitter. No, but nobody complains about those games. Nobody. Like, if you remove Twitter from the equation, or people that like want attention, like nobody like from the millions of people that play these kinds of games, nobody does. Nobody gives a shit. A lot of people just complain just that it's mostly men that want to appear sensitive to women, and they look good because they're like, you know, I'm better than other men because I'm not gooning for these like goon traps or whatever. And it's like, bro, you're just trying to get lit. You're trying to get mad pipe. That's what it is. It's not working. We can see through it. And I say this with full confidence because I know the type. I knew them from, like, in college. I knew the kind of person. Yeah, no, but women's literature is fucking crazy. It's not like it's not the sweet and innocent thing people think it is. Believe me. I'll tell the reason why, and this is a true story. My grandmother had a collection of books. She's still alive, but she had a collection of books that she wanted to get rid of. And she was just like trying to pawn them off to my mom. And my God, I picked up one of those books, and I think I repressed that memory because I didn't want to picture my grandmother reading like any of those salacious books that haunted my eyes. Because I opened one page and it was just, what is this? It's, bro, people have been like, I like how this idea of like, oh, porn bad, or like this kind of thing. Bro, just because your porn is on paper and on words doesn't make it any more smarter than what we're doing. Like, everybody's on the same thing. Everybody wants that lusty Argonian story. It might as well have been the Death Note, and it would have been the same thing. I'll be real. It's okay to like things, like... Like, if you want your story with, like, you know, bondage and everything, and you want hot men to, like, you know, lay hot glue gun all over you, I mean, that's more power to you. Like, and or if you want, like, a big, tall mommy GF to, like, pet your head and call you good boy or whatever, like, hey. We're entitled to fictional happiness in this world. Don't let anyone take that away from you. I'm entitled to this. We're coming full circle on the sexuality thing because it's taboo unless it's like what the Twitter police deems proper sexuality. I don't know. And it's, again, it's not everybody. Because the thing is, like, people wanna say, like, oh, it's everybody. It's disgruntled people on Twitter that have nothing else to do. If you want, like, if you, like, just pretend that they don't exist, then just they don't exist. Like, trust me, I like interact with all people from different walks of life. Nobody cares. The problem with these things is the perception of being it's the perception of coming off as moral without having to be more. If you get my drift, because a lot of people that say they are it's just that, like, it's just pretending that you're like a moral person or something like that. It's not like a lot of people that complain like that, when you take a look at them, they're not really like, they don't really practice what they preach. It reminds me a few years ago when it was like a lot of people used to be like, oh, you only got popular because you do not safe for work art or whatever, to like different artists, just being entirely disparaging to not safe for work artists and stuff like that, and completely vile too. It wasn't like but it wasn't done with a like with the intent of like saying anything or like making a commentary on anything. It was like, I'm not doing well, and because I, you know, so fuck you because I'm not doing well. Like, if I can't make money, neither can you. It's that mentality. Yeah. Like, if you ever see like a controversial post, I'll give you homework. If you see a controversial post, like being disparaging towards an artist, an anime or something like that, scroll down and see what the first reply is. 9 times out of 10, it's them plugging their art. Or like some stupid shit, some shit coin or like whatever. But 9 times out of 10, they're trying to say something. They're trying to like promote something or like and they're not being genuine. Like, sometimes some people will say something poignant or like something like, yeah, that does make sense, but their original intent to say whatever they wanted to say was never to be like an actual good person. It was usually to like morally grandstand or like pretend to like care about something. That's usually the pattern that I've noticed. But again, I don't really give a shit because I have things that I want to do and accomplish, and I like spend very little time on Twitter or like on social media nowadays. And like on YouTube, I get a lot of recommendations of like people like Rev or Asman or something, like rage baiting titles and stuff like that. And I try to I just click please don't recommend this stuff because I try to like keep away from all that. Like, honestly, like build a more positive algorithm for yourself and like a more positive environment for yourself in terms of like, not like people that are yes men or like people that are always saying the things that you want to hear, but more something that is conducive to creativity, to pushing yourself forward and that kind of stuff. Like, or just something that like it's just the content that you enjoy. That's just my 2 cents. Like, most of us work for a living, right? And we have to go to some shitty job, or we have to go to a job whether you like it or not, and like you work all day, you have to report to someone and all these things, and you have to deal with real life. You don't want to come online where, like, for a lot of us it's escapism, and then it's like just the same shit again, because the internet, believe it or not, was never like this when I was growing up. It was a little different. There was less angry people and more people out that just show random shit or like be creative and stuff like that, and that was very conducive in that. And you can still have that. You just need to learn to, like, you know, ignore the parts that just suck. And a lot of people have a hard time, and believe me, it's hard to ignore, but just do it. Like, it'll change you. I promise you. Again, I'm not advocating for echo chambers. What I'm advocating for is just places with a more positive approach to things. There's a theory that's been floating around because the mean people, were forced to be at home during COVID, that they invaded fandoms. That's not a theory. Okay. Alright. Allow me to explain something. let me from an old. I'm 33. I know about these things. When we were growing up, and let me explain why all of this, like, when you think like popular people are invading fandoms and stuff like that, the reason this is happening is because I'm going to use anime as an example. It's easier. When anime was around during like the time that I was like a teenager and stuff, the only way, and like I think C-Dog made like a video about this or whatever, like he made some comment, which a lot of his commentary was missing kind of a little bit of context, where anime was like this small niche thing that it originated from a country where it was extremely difficult to just get a lot of the anime that existed out there. Before the internet, it used to be VHS and stuff like that. Like, I remember renting, because there was a video shop that just happened to carry anime, near some family members that I used to visit. And I remember renting a movie, or like an anime. I can't remember. It was like Real About High School or something like that. And I videotaped it and like recorded and kept it for myself, which was like just the practice back then. You used to have to order DVDs when DVDs started being a thing. And then when streaming stuff and like putting videos online became more viable, there was more access to anime. And so a lot of people my age started growing more and more into anime and stuff. But like back then, people used to only know like Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, and just like the big names. But again, like C-Dog said, there's like only 4 months like animes per season or something. Like the industry wasn't even that big in Japan. Like it was huge in Japan, but there wasn't as much money as there is now, because the audience for anime back then was mostly Japan and maybe like Korea or something. Like anime wasn't as widespread as it used to be back then. And so as it became more popular, more people got access to it. More people were buying figures, DVDs, like related collateral material, like everything. And there was a growing audience and more money started to come in. And so the thing with this is that as something makes more money, the people, I'm not saying even grifters, just people that want to make money in the space start to show up. You get more fan artists making merch, you get more people and stuff. And so when a space grows, inevitably you start getting more people around the edges that start coming into it. And they're like, I'm not a big fan into this, but I can make some money and stuff like that. And the problem is that the people that just enjoy the content are kind of like the more quiet ones. Like we tend to be more, we just enjoy this passively. We're like, you know, really into it and we get excited when we talk about our likes and stuff like that. But as social media becomes prevalent, saying that you enjoy things without like actually enjoying them makes you more money. And this also happened with Marvel, where liking Iron Man and like all these things was like nerd shit. It was just like, I read comic books, people are like, wow, okay, you read comic books, like, oh, when does your fucking Dungeons and Dragons team meet up and stuff like, you know, like you used to get bullied for liking that stuff. And like, it wasn't necessarily like that you would get bullied for liking Iron Man and Superman, because people knew those things, but it wasn't like the cool thing to like. The cool thing was to like sport and to be like, you know, conventionally attractive. Like, I don't know. And as people start realizing that this like Marvel thing is really popular, there's millions of dollars to be invested into this and to be made and all these things, more people start coming into the space. They start monetizing fandoms and all these things, and then you start getting people that aren't really well versed. It's just like the superficial material. They don't know about, like, you know, the kind of like Star Trek fan, like new Star Trek fans, and it's like, and it's gotten to a point where like you'll have stuff like Collider where they'll say yes to anything and they'll be like the face of like nerd fandom, and they aren't, in my opinion. They're just superficial like jocks that just are there to say yes to every slop that Disney puts out, so they get invited to like new events. And the internet is just riddled with people like that. people that want to come to the top, and they don't necessarily care about whatever fandom and stuff. And the thing is that a lot of the people that are kind of toxic about the stuff that they like are kids or people that are like in their early 20s that grew up with the internet, like just like unlimited access to the internet, and it's part of their life. Because like for people that grew up like kind of like, you know, outside of the internet, we had to deal with real people and stuff, and like enjoy things in like like with some limited access, right? At least that's the way I perceive it. And so I think for a lot of people like that are a little older are able to like just enjoy things a little more normally. And because people that just spend a lot of time on the internet, liking something has become part of the personality. That's not to say that it doesn't happen with people that, you know, that are my age. It happens a lot. But I see it more often in that way, where they make an entire account that's just dedicated to one thing. And if you like dislike one aspect of it, you like it's a personal insult, and that's where the key issues come in. And so again, the people that also would make fun of you when you were growing up, like they would make fun of you for liking anime. Oh, you're like some sort of like weird guy, or they would bully you for like liking Hulk or something. Now are the same people that have like a multi-million-dollar podcast, or like are trying to be actors in like your fandoms and tell you how to enjoy it because they don't like how it is, so they want to change it to their taste. But it's like they don't understand that why the thing is popular in the first place, and they want to change it and all these things. That's what's going on right now. And so it's a popularity race mostly. People don't enjoy things normally anymore because they just want to make money. They want to they want to pretend to be someone else that they aren't, in terms of like pretending to be a good person and all these things, without actually committing to be a good person, or to actually enjoying or like understanding the artist's like artistic integrity and message and all that kind of stuff. That's what's going on, from my perspective. Money is just the bottom line. Look, there's a reason why there's a reason why a lot of things are flopping now. A lot of reasons why things are flopping now is because the people that originally enjoyed the content, like I'll use Star Wars as an example. People that originally enjoyed Star Wars growing up don't really like most of what's being put out on Star Wars today, because it's like, I'm not even talking about the political stuff. I'm avoiding that. I'm talking like on a basic fundamental level. A lot of the stuff that's being put out is not even like engaging the original fans, or like the people that actually would go out to consume these movies and stuff like that. The people that they're trying to cater to aren't actual fans. They just enjoy the stuff that's popular, and if it's not popular and like it's not making money, they'll just jump ship to something else. And like the numbers have shown it, like a lot of the new content is just not, it's not done by the original people. Everybody's like milking different IPs to death, and without understanding what made the stuff great. There's very little of that going on. It's the same thing with Halo, for example. Halo doesn't feel like Halo anymore. It's there's a reason why, like, you know, the original creators said, okay, we're done with this universe. It's done. You know, they keep bringing back Master Chief and like all these things. There's a lot of layers. Star Trek Section 31 and the Marvels might be as well the embodiment of saying we haven't given up entirely trying to make quality products. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you something too. New Trek fans have no idea what Deep Space Nine is even about. Because that's what, like, they don't even understand what Deep Space Nine is. And Section 31 comes from Deep Space Nine. So, people that do like Deep Space Nine do not like New Trek. So, I don't know who that movie was made for. And also, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot to all of this. Like, here's something that I've been thinking about a lot, and it's like back in the day, let's say you found I love Star Trek, and I like Star Wars too. I will say something. So like, let's say like 10, 15 years ago, you ran into a manga or an anime that, you know, changed your life completely. Or you're like, oh, holy shit, this is good. I hope it becomes popular. Because that meant the artist would be successful. They would get to make more of the story. They would make more of the stuff that they like. But now, I don't want, like, things that I like, I don't want them to be popular. I, like, if I enjoy something, I, like, don't want it to be mainstream or, like, popular anymore. Because it's just going to be riddled with fans that, like, just are not going to appreciate it, or people that are like, well, this would be better if it were like this. And it's like, no, shut up. Like, this is good because it's of the way that it is. I don't want tourists. I don't want people that just consume popular things because they want to stay on top of the popular thing. Like, fuck off. Like, just enjoy something normally. I am okay. Like, I want us to start gatekeeping again. Not everything is made for everybody. Like, I'm not, again, I'll use like 50 Shades of Grey as an example again. Like, I'm not going into like 50 Shades of Grey fandoms or circles and stuff and saying, you know what, this would be better, but imagine if the main character was like a thick mommy, and then the main guy, instead of being like this domineering guy, he was more of like a wimp. And he had mommy issues, and all he wants is just to cuddle all the time. That would make this story better. Like, dude, like, I'm not, like, let people enjoy the things that they want to enjoy them. I'm not about that. No, I think the people who join an established fandom and try to change them to fit their views pisses me off. Yeah. Like, again, it's fine. Like, it's fine if something is not completely to your taste. You're allowed to enjoy something that's not 100% your vision. There is a lot of stuff that I can acknowledge is good, right? And I'm like, well, it's like, you know, not entirely my thing, but
さあ実験を触りと一切の脅威から守ってやろう。
more annoying people trying to change the story to fit their taste, or that artists try to fix other people's works. I think the trying to fix annoys me slightly less, because the thing with fixing art, quote unquote, is not. They're both equally as annoying and fucking. They're both equally as annoying. I think like the thing with like fixing art is that artists, for example, it's like an interpretation, but just saying like, because the thing is like, for example, take Pokemon for example. Someone will take a character like Cynthia, that she only has like a little bump on her chest, and they will draw her like, you know, she could feed an entire family for 7 years with the amount of memories they gave her, and that's fine. I'm not saying like, you know, that's how people like see things or whatever. Like I'm trying to be like less mean about it, but the thing is like I just find them both annoying, because the thing is they're both one and the same. One of them is just like to try to change how you perceive the story or how it should go because they think it should be this way, and then the like fixing art is like the same thing, but it's just artistic. So to me, they're just kind of one and the same. Ironically, see less shame wearing Hololive accessories and playing fan service gacha in public, because I subconsciously want to declare I'm a weirdo who just likes what I'm into. Like again, a lot of what we're discussing is online, and you're only gonna find people that are like as this into things as you are in conventions. Like outside, out and about, I'll see more people wearing like Naruto keychains and stuff like that, but that's like surface level fandom stuff, right? That's not offensive. That's just like, oh, like I enjoy like some anime and stuff like that, or like in general, like that's fine. But it's like you're not gonna really find people that are like this into things as like you think there are. I'm gonna be completely honest. Some people will keep that hidden and stuff like that, but will be like, fucking like, you know, intense about it online. What if Picasso drew Cynthia? She'd be blocking. Another thing, I started running out of money. Been investing a lot in Jujuan and Miyabi.
護衛対象確認。スタンバイ。一切の脅威から守ってやろう。
疲れたな。
ジョア。
おっと、ゼニはい
一切の脅威から守ってやろう。
Fire one. I need to raise my bamboos. You look like Lara Croft. Yeah, a little bit. Everyone ran with May being suspiciously a B cub. And that one hex milk shop for more than a decade at this point. It's fun. Yeah. Look. It's just fun. Like, artistic interpretation is great. But don't be to the point where like what you're doing is like fixing and stuff. Just it's okay to enjoy things. You don't have to be the foremost authority on something. You just enjoy things and you can have fun with it in a healthy manner. Look, I enjoy characters like these a lot. My goal in life is just to make games with thick, mature women in them, okay? I will be the one that has 36, 30-year-old women in my game. Maybe 40-year-old as main characters. And they're all dummy thick. That's what I want. And that's what I'll do. Do what makes you happy. I want to... Okay. This is something that I wanted to talk about. So... moving forward, I'll probably start, Here, let me finish this boss fight. So, I've been very focused on game development. I started even learning Blender, I've been doing programming, been designing a lot of stuff. My game project is doing super well, you know, and that kind of stuff. What I am wanting to do is that, moving forward, I will probably stop doing a lot of commissions and focus more on like doing requests and stuff, like for my subscription. And most of the work that I do is mainly to just focus on my game and stuff. To that end, like I'm trying to like see if I can improve my subscribe star and my fan box and that kind of stuff, so that that money is just invested into the project. And to that end, I'm thinking that I might look for like just go back to just the workforce, so that I have to worry less about doing commissions and seeing where my money goes to, and I just work like a really, really well-paying job and that kind of stuff, and then I can just draw whatever I want and I can work on the games that I want to make. Because this year I'm like I will commit the company that I want to make to like it'll be like a taxable entity, hopefully. That's my goal. But I just want, like, trust me, I want to dedicate a lot of my time to poke waifus. I told my friend, I'm like, bro, I should just be like a poke artist. Yep. My goal is to, like, anyone that's working with me, they get paid. No, I mean, like, right now I want to keep my team small. Like, unless I need to grow for whatever reason, I don't want to make like a I want to focus on making niche stories and games. I want to be the Adam Sandler of the gaming industry. I just want to employ my friends. Not make slop. I want to make good shit, but in that regard, like Adam Sandler has like his own production company and he just hires all his friends. Yeah, something like Smiling Friends. Like, I just want to make something that's fun to me, and that people that, you know, my friends that work with me and stuff find fun. And it's good, and we make products that we like. Adam Sandler, I said. Oh my god, that pit. Okay, it's good. I'm trying my best here. Okay. All right, I'll pause the game to get real with you guys for a second. Okay, so this year, I had a lot of goals and I started going to therapy. Not like I'm not having like personal like mental issues or whatever. Like therapy can be something like more constructive in the sense of like wanting to figure yourself out and that kind of stuff. So sorry that like I'm mixing like boobs and armpits and stuff with like real talk, but let's truck through this. And like again, I'm no spry chicken. I'm 33. There things that I do have to work out. And yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry. Like, you know, you can always watch the VOD. But there's things that I like doing, and I like making things. I like making games. I like video games. I love video games. I played like I finished the DLC for Xenoblade 3, Future Redeem, which was much better than the base game. The base game kind of sucks. And it like reinvigorated me for like a lot of things, and like I started coming up with a lot of ideas for my own game and project, and I'm like, you know what, this is the things that I want to do. And you know, as an adult, you start thinking about like stuff that you need to do, and sometimes like being an adult just means like, you know what, I can't, like, realistically, if I want to make like a proper living, I would have to do a lot of commissions. I would have to sacrifice a lot of time for certain things, and I would just rather focus on the making game part and drawing whatever I want. So maybe that might require finding a job, or instead of moving to France, I'll just stay home where it's cheaper. And I do make enough money to just live by my own, or still stay with my parents, but you know, make the house a little bit more independent for myself, get my own car and all these things. So there's a lot of things that as an adult you have to think about, and I am going through those motions. And so that's my advice, is that even if like you feel like you're okay mentally, it's always good to, like, you know, maybe if you can afford therapy, or you can talk to someone that's kind of like a coach, or like, you know, if you're still in university, you can talk with like a career coach or something like that, just to figure out, like, you know, what the next steps are for you, what things you like maybe want to figure out, and that kind of stuff. And for me, it's been very like enlightening about like finding a little bit more about myself and all these things. And part of it has just been like, okay, I'm going to focus on these things because, for one, I need money and like all these things. For me right now, it's just focusing on commissions. I'm going to finish all of those. I'm not going to, like, you know, I'll sketch for myself, but I'm going to work through these things because it's a job that I need to do. People want to pay me. Some people have paid me, and that needs to get done. And again, like there's a lot of things that I'm like going through and all these things, and like I just really want to make games, and I'm doing that with friends, that we're having fun coming up with stuff and we're enjoying, and like I'm like helping Matt, like I'm working on a project with other friends, and I'm also directing another one, and for me that's a lot of fun. I would like to see you make it to France, but there is a bit of a selfish one. Like, I want to go to France, but the thing is, that's also another thing that I have started to think about, where here's the thing. One of the things that I need to figure out is, like, where do I truly want to be? Because I am going to France because I've been there and I liked it. My brothers are there, but is it truly what I want? Is it truly the best thing for me and stuff? And like, I like France. I want to go. I want to be near my family. So that's a big thing. But also, I miss Japan. I need to go back to Japan, and like, instead of living there, I might just go there this year and be there for a month or something. Like, I have to go through these things because, again, I'm 33. I have to, like, wherever I land, I just have to stay there because I do want a life. I do want family. I do want to grow my business. I want to do a lot of things, and I can't be hopping bit, like, you know, bit zip zip zap zap. Like, you know, I have to do these things. If I do requests, it's basically to drive up like subscription to subscription services. The thing is, like, I see that more as like a supplemental income. I don't want that to be like my day-to-day bread. And if people go there, like, I need an incentive, because the thing is, like, I'm probably gonna move away from doing my game development in there, because now that I work with other people, it's not really fair that I'm like, I don't know, how do you divide the money that comes in through the game specifically than the people that just come in for the money? And so we'll probably either do like a Kickstarter, or we'll probably do like our own. I don't know yet. We're not worried about that part first. We're worried about making the game first. That's the thing. I don't know that I want to do public like request. I don't know yet. A lot of these things are for me to figure out once I'm done with all the commissions that I owe, or, you know, finish, you know, the onsen thing, and then I move on to like commission requests that are just sitting there. Like, people are waiting to pay me money for these things, which is a blessing that I have that opportunity. That, like, not a lot of people do have that chance. And so, yeah, I like, just, my advice is start thinking a little bit more critically about the stuff that you want to do. How do you get there? Are you happy where you're at? Why? And all these things. Like, I don't know. It's not a midlife crisis. It's more of what's the word? It's more it's more of an adult thing, because I'm not having a crisis. I'm critically thinking about my life. I'm analyzing the steps that I need to take, the things that I need to do in order to get to the things that I want. I know the things that I like: art and games. All right, so I'm marrying the two because I make the kind of art that I like for the games that I like, I want to play. You know, that kind of stuff. It's very different because the midlife crisis is more of like, you're like, oh, I haven't done enough in my life or whatever. I'm not having none of that. I'm very like, I'm an accomplished person. I want to say, not to like industry standard or something. Like, I've done everything that I wanted to do. I've done. Like, I wanted to go to Japan. I lived there 2 years and all these things. I went to university. I, you know, made a living with art. But I've been doing this for 10 years. And, you know, here's another important bit that you guys need to understand. Not safe for work art as well has also been a problem to make a living from the last few years. It will certainly pick up again. I think it's gonna dip for a while, but I also don't want to keep doing this for the rest of my life. So, like, not safe for work. I want to draw like you know, sexy women and that kind of stuff for years to come. But the adult raunchy stuff, I don't want to do it as a living, but more for fun. That's kind of like my mentality. Yeah. Like, again, and I'm not even saying it in a disparaging way. Like, adult art is perfectly fine. I have a lot of fun. I love it. It's great, but I'm more of a narrative guy and pinup and that kind of stuff. And another thing that I've been doing is that I want to get better at art, and I'm taking courses. I'm starting to study better. And this week, you know, as I'll take a day to just learn one particular thing that I want to improve on, like lighting, for example, and all these things. So, like, I'm constantly like trying to improve things and whatever. Like, I want to like make my mark and make myself felt and make waves and stuff like that. Within my own space, of course, but I want to continue inspiring people, have a broader reach, so that other people, like, you know, get inspired to make stuff. That's like, This is coming from a guy that draws thick ladies and stuff. Yeah, I want more people to draw the thing that they like drawing, or that they like. Pick up that fucking pen and put that titty, or you know, that big manly ab on pen, on paper, or whatever. Just make what you want. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Greninja. Have a good meal. This is almost usable. We're like in a pretty good usable stage. This part is gonna take a while though. God, beginning. Let me see. Let me go to. Only been 2 hours. It's fine. We got more to go. I'll play for a while. It's been a minute since I streamed, anyways. We go to. No, not remodeling. Well, actually. Honestly, I wish. I wish I could just no, found money. Continually draw. Whatever. But hey, you know what? It's part of life. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I don't like the term midlife crisis. I will say that you were having, you know, maybe an existential crisis is probably the better word, or you were having, you know, a moment of self-doubt, or like, there's better words for it, because a midlife crisis is, I don't know. Okay, that's good. Just my 2 cents. It was a constant stream of stress, and multiplayer just burned down hard to the point where I'm struggling with it now. It's gonna be okay. I think a lot of like, I was literally concerned if I was able to find work, pick a good career. I'll tell you something. I think, who was it? I think I was thinking, like, that reminds me of, like, years ago. Was it years ago? No. It was some, like, fairly recent or something. I was talking with my mom, and he was saying that I was very lucky that I knew the things that I liked, because he said that even at her age, she has no idea of what she likes. And that was very enlightening. Most people don't really know what they want. Or, you know, if they're, like, again, my brother and I had a pretty lengthy discussion last time I was with him in France. And he was like, bro, I don't even know if whatever I'm doing is right. Like, he bought an apartment and anything, and he's still not sure if he's doing, like, if he's, like, an adult proper. He's gone through the motions, and he's still like, dude, I don't even know if, like, whatever I'm just, things seem to be working out, but I don't even, like, life's a mystery, man. Everybody has to figure themselves out. It's midlife crisis is more a stereotype from the high level of stagnation one has after their mid-30s from average societal pressures. Any age can have it. Even Gen Z is right. Yeah. I think, like, there's a misconception of whatever you pick that your job is, you have to love it, or whatever, like, pick a job that you don't that you never have to work a day of your life. And it's like, this is not true. For most people, I think it's okay if your job, what your job has to do is to be fulfilling in the way that it challenges you, and you feel like you're doing something and you're feeling like you're making a difference. Or if not, that it's helping you fund your life so that you can do the stuff that you want. It's okay to have a mediocre job, or have a job that you're, like, just okay with. At least that's, like, yeah. A lot of people are lucky if, like, you know, I was lucky for a few years that I was just doing I worked jobs that weren't necessarily the thing that I wanted to do, but they were fun. Work with people that are fun, different and fun companies. And then I've been, like, my job has been this art, and I've enjoyed doing it, and all these things, but not everybody's like that, but that's fine. Like, that's the thing, like, a lot of young kids today, they see, like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up and stuff, because they see all the cars, all the things, and you're not gonna, like, not everybody's gonna get there. And, like, a lot of times, like, the enjoyment of, like, making videos and stuff, like, I guess a good example is just Mr. Beast, where, like, the guy is, like, devoid of personality and devoid of, like, any sort of passion. He's just, I wake up, YouTube, and like, this. And the guy doesn't, like, live in the moment. He just lives for that. And that's his job, and he doesn't, he probably doesn't even find joy in it anymore. But that's fine, because maybe all the money that he makes, he does something that he likes. Completely okay. You know? Kids just see that, like, a lot of people just see the money and the thing and the stuff, and a lot of times, most people just have even more basic needs. That it's just, they want to have a good health insurance, or, you know, this, like, you know, help cover their health insurance by their state, or country, or whatever. Leave peacefully, be able to pay their bills on time, and just eat a good meal every once in a while. Not everything has to be high stakes or anything, but at the end of the day, when you go home, or when you have time, you do the one thing that you actually like. it doesn't have to be your job. It could be your hobby. For some people, they might stream, and like they're popular and stuff, but it's not even their main job. It's a thing that they enjoy doing. So that's the things adults consider and think about. It's about carrying your life the way that you want to do it. But that's stuff that is informed by my experiences. Some people might have a different perspective because they've done things differently and had different experiences. Pretty normal. I want to live a quiet life where I enjoy making stuff. I'm okay if I'm never rich. But if I have my family with me, yeah, I don't care. I just want to be able to live normally. Inspire other people to do good and be creative, and I think for me that's enough. I want to live plainly and honestly. That's just my... the way I want to do things. What did he do something? I forgot. Oh. No. Fuck. It was, what's the name of it now? Is it? Oh, Scott's Outpost. That's what it is. Like, again, everything's gonna be fine. I think people need to seek more positive things. Every day I wake up eager to do things because I take it in a different, like, I take things in stride. I wake up and everything is usually I take every day as a new challenge. And I surround myself by people that are eager to make stuff, to get out there and do things. And that kind of, like, when you're surrounded by people that want to do things, want to improve themselves, or want to make stuff with you, or want to try new things and all these things, like, it changes a lot. I mean, if I had money, what I want, like millions of dollars, I would make an art school and just make it for, like, I would find a way to make tuition either completely free or as cheap as fucking possible. Like, I know it's impossible, but like, you know, and make like if you're from a certain tax bracket, you pay like a higher tuition, and people with less resources pay either like very little or nothing. But make the entry like exams pretty hard. I want art to be as freely available to people as possible. But even then, like, you don't really need to go to school for art, but it's good if, like, when you're, like, what I'm talking about is a high school, not like a college. Or like a middle school or something. Something where people can get art, formative art. But I don't know. I mean, I know very little about education. Weakness.
私はあくまで技術屋だよ。まず護衛対象確認。スタンプ私はあくまで。おっと、全準備。私に命令を。
No, god damn it. Okay. All right. Well, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I completely fucked up and I only picked 2 characters. Because I pressed start because I was thinking it was going to take me to the character menu. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. But it's okay. I got S rank, so it's good. Let's pick the right amount of characters here. I'd open a site like Drawbox, but for Senate, draw 3 boobs per each group. Perkiness, yeah. Yeah, this is much better. This boss is one of my favorite ones. It's like really cool. It'd be much better if I was using Caesar, but it's alright. The music is great. There we go. To be honest, I prefer the English voices of some of the ZZ characters. I don't like the English voice acting on anything that... again, this is going to come into a dub versus sub kind of deal, but modern voice acting is kind of shit most of the time. Because it's a bunch of people trying to, like, do anime voices instead of just voice acting. It might not make any sense now, but when you listen to it, you'll understand. I do like Pompeii, meanwhile Bringer's hitboxes are weird. Find them easier, just the big sword mode activated. Dude, you are the type of person who would praise the Ghost of Stories dub while saying all other dubs are bad. No, Full Metal Alchemist English dub is amazing. Persona 5's dub, Persona 4 English dub, they're all amazing. Really good voice acting. I like legacy voice acting. When do you think voice acting fell off? I can't pinpoint an exact moment, but the moment a lot of people started getting into anime and games and they start hearing like how Japanese voice acting is done, I think that's when it like started, maybe. Yu Yu Hakusho dub is pretty good. Inuyasha dub is pretty good. And I'm not saying all dubs. Spanish dubs of shows is usually better than the English ones. Death Note voice, the Death Note one is pretty good. Which one is that I saw recently that was pretty good? There's a few. There's a few recent ones too that I've seen that has pretty good English voice acting. But I'm not a fan of most of it. But it's a matter of choice. I can't say that it sucks, because that's not true. It's just that it doesn't sound right to me. But that's a matter of opinion. I'm not like... There's a lot of people that put really good work. Final Fantasy XIV voice acting is amazing. they use quality actors usually for it. Trying to think of like other games that I've played recently. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot. Again, not all Japanese. Not it's also not like a thing about only Japanese voice acting is better. The voice acting for I do like the voice acting in Spanish better than I like the Japanese voice acting for Dragon Ball Z. There are some shows, and this is coming from someone that speaks, you know, Japanese, English, and Spanish. It's I do tend to have like a specific taste in voice acting. For example, I'm not a fan of like Goku sounding like a woman. When in Spanish they get like all the dudes have like gruff voices, but it kind of matches the tone of the show. But that's also like a personal thing. Yelling is also not like equivalent to good voice acting, by the way. It is also my take. Just because there's a show that a woman or like a guy screams at the top of his lungs doesn't make it good voice acting. It's just someone yelling. I'm also a stickler for like if I watch a movie that can't. Yeah, look, if there's something as like Yakuza should just not be dubbed over. Period. I don't care that like, oh, I don't want to read that, like it's very like the Japanese language in itself and the voice acting is very specific to Yakuza, because it's like if they made like a mafia game, for example, and they hired like Al Capone or like Robert De Niro, that's done like a lot of like mafiosos in a lot of movies, and then you dub it in English, and then it's like now they're hiring like some random guy that's never done like anything like that. There's like voice acting and like mocapping and all that kind of stuff is done very specific to people that are in that genre. So there are some things that just do not translate. Don't like, and also like Yang Ye is just a hobbyist voice actor in my opinion. His voice is not like, he's just a guy that like does like sounds like an AI voice reading like news article. He doesn't really like do his own proper research. He just reads something. So I don't see why. Sorry, that's just more of an opinion thing. Yep. Blasphemous has good Spanish dubbing. I started Pirate Yakuza's in Hawaii this weekend, and it had a weird little glitch where I said the voices are Japanese, but until I turned the game off, the battle voice lines were in English. That sucks.
私はまずは出撃何護衛対象確認スタンバイ
Good, 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 good. W end. Good.
一切の脅威から守ってやろう
bunch of other, but I do need. I need like more rewards. Let's see. Let's check events. Fishing? No, I don't want to do fishing. Fall Guys. Let's finish Ellen's story. We need more parts. You know what? I saw I can say this. I finished watching Venture Brothers, and that shit has some like top-notch voice acting. The creators are fucking good. They like do like 90% of the voices. And Patrick Warburton like sells Brock Sanson. I need that guy in more things. Jeez. That's right. Stage 7. Let's recommend a film. One anime I thought would be Herculean to dub is Asobi Asobase. Yeah, that was so good. Hanako is in Olivia's direction is 70%. Yeah, I don't think that one should be ever dubbed. Yay! Nice cack. Like even the Bamboo Heart movie, I liked it. I mean, it's kind of an abrupt ending, and I might not be a big fan of how they tied some loose ends, but it's not bad. I liked it. I had fun watching it. I looked into turning into voice acting for my own reasons. You should look up. I started training with a friend, and she was teaching me to voice act. And she said she gave me like a lot of direction and stuff. She was gonna put me up for a job to do like a Louisiana accent, but and I was like training for that, but I think her life got complicated, and I kind of like didn't really have the time for it. And plus, I lost the accent, so I had a character. I like for what the character closure it had. The plot is kind of but it's a love letter to the fans. Like Bamboo Heart was a love letter to the fans. It just sucks that the show got axed, but I mean, 7 seasons in a movie. I'm not even paying attention. Customers are starting to line up. We need to open the store quickly. Please listen to what the customer says and suggest video tips. Lately, I feel like just streaming isn't enough to keep my dear viewers engaged. Friend suggested I try making some short films. Are there any? Ahem. There's a movie for me to smoothly, naturally snuggle into my girlfriend's arms while we watch it. Preferably someone with a dim atmosphere. I'm even ready to shed tears left behind by fear. I get your dig, man. Don't worry, I got you. Shopping. Port Peak. So wish the Venture Brothers not Stark Tower arc lasted longer. I wasn't a fan. Like, the one thing I did not like about Venture Bros very much towards the last 2 seasons was the fact that they got rich and they left the compound. I don't know, like, I just didn't really like how, like, it just didn't feel like Venture Brothers anymore. I don't know, like, it just felt, I don't know. I wasn't, like, that huge of a fan of the last 2 seasons. It's not terrible. You're gonna have a huge laugh when you get to Billy. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Tony. Appreciate it. Oh, I like this character, Rain. 18 can help you put in the right direction. Yeah. Encore. Enjoy the movie. From Mario to Giant Ass Dragon. Oh my god, it's wife. Astra just told me she's a bit worried about being kidnapped and asked me to find a movie about abductions. Disappearing elevator. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll look into it. By the way, if Miss Yao asks to borrow it, should maybe tell her it's out of stock? Anything for you. Right. I hate my job. Okay. It's a good start. Sometimes I'd even imagine it'd be nice if those difficult clients just vanished, disappearing. You have anything about... Yeah, disappearing elevator. Seth Lowell. I've always felt like I've been taken care of starting from way back. Then I met a strange rat theory. Okay. And the 2 seniors from work who still treat... I know what... I want to be public security who can stand for my own handling and helping everyone. So, can you trust... So, before people trust me, do you have any similar stories I could... Rookie's Guide to the Hollow. Based on a true story, they are not alone. Parthenax from Skyrim is the voice of Mario, and that's wild. Yeah. I gotcha. I guess it's more... I was looking forward for a more grounded take on Golden Age heroics. I wanted more... What I wanted more from the show is, like, more Johnny Quest stuff. Proxy. Hey, Proxy. Do you still have that movie with Miss Monica? You know which one. I had one, and finally managed to get her autograph right on the cover. But Nicole just flipped it for a high price. Yes, that's the one. I know. I knew you. Okay, once I get this autograph in time, I will lock it up with them. Not really your... no, I read it. I read it. My master said he wants to rent a movie starring a beautiful lady. Let me think about how she put it. I can't rent that tape myself. Some annoying tabloid reporters keep suggesting that Monica and I are rivals. If they catch me renting that movie, I'll be in trouble. That's Miss Monica. I want to borrow a movie that with a creepy atmosphere and some. Magical Nanny registered. I'm funny that how you pronounce Thirin. Well, in the English it's pronounced Thirin. There's no GH. Oh, I want to borrow a videotape for my little master. Her parents will not be around for a while, and I'd like to get her an adventure story meant for kids. Cool. Let's do this one. Jesus Christ. Oh. Proxy, I caught wind of a little room, but apparently someone can control ethereals to make cash for it. From it. Ever heard anything like that? Idiot. I like this character a lot too. Some kids seem to have a misunderstanding about the hollow business. They don't, nice space there, get that for illegal hollow businesses, even if you can't manage to escape the hollow, you can't manage. As it follows. Manager, do you have anything in movies that you want? Here, thanks for stopping by. Before I go, mind if I contact you through the future? Yeah, sure. Ooh, Ellen! Hey, Ellen. Mona and the girls said they want to watch a movie with me, blah, 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 blah. I guess we need something scary to give them an excuse to scream while holding onto my tail. Something about the hollows. Oh, she's making a pass at me, okay. RC. I'm so fed up with the stories at a full crisis, but just rely on the protagonist to see that they... Even... I need something... Really get the adrenaline pumping, no boring stuff. Sculptor. She's a sniper. Triggers. Grace Howard. Proxy, do nails ever go through a rebellious phase? I've been noticing some of my kids hitting that phase recently. Do you know machines and humans? Finally, all the writing I needed to get done before they go. Do you have any old school animated movies? Let's say if it's like an anime or something. Oh, so you actually have to read. I was checking out Companion Hollow. Anyway, do you have any more And newbie investigator faces a huge challenge. My friends told me there's a documentary series featuring a bunch of well-reviewed shops. An interesting character. Asaba Harumasa. Do you think a person can quietly transform into some kind of monster? Is it something that they can control? Jane Doe. Wow, she has a high score. Hey, manager. Everything to fuck out. Hey now. My parent went through something heartbreaking. She's been unable to recover from it. Mr. Proxy, I apologize for interrupting you. A client of ours wants to learn about the Mayflowers. Of connecting Mayor of the Cowboy. Family that built Eridu. Made a bet with a friend that I wouldn't cry no matter what movie I watched. Look, could you recommend a movie where I can learn about fighting techniques? If the main character is as tough as nail. No info available. He's been planning a parent-child event in my class where kids and parents can watch the film together, feel moved, and communicate. Do you have anything? And I could just use the recommendation. You read, you get all the answers. Let's see what else we got. Love when a rando on Twitter starts fighting with me for calling Yamato. It's just perusing and gooning. Do this. I want to do this. It was fun when I did it for like shits and giggles, but I wish I could just mark it as red. Let's see the rewards here. I don't really like fishing mini games. Let's check.
さあ、何か邪悪謀反。
Set up.
私はこの道義を貫き通す。邪悪謀反。
Did I not? Do it. Minigames can be pretty good. I like the Yakuza one. The Yakuza minigame is pretty fun. The fishing one. I haven't tried that web fishing game. But to be honest, what's it called? Atlas is gonna add a fishing minigame, so oh my. I like the dartboard minigame. I like all the minigames in Yakuza, I'm gonna be quite honest. There might be like one or two that I don't like. My favorite one is managing the cabaret, but it's because it's got like all these like RPG elements to it. And it's got that like dating sim vibe. Holy yacht Batman. Item. Oh, you know what I liked here? I like the restaurant minigame that they had here for the what is like ultimate, like the cheese one. That was pretty fun. I liked it a lot, and the story was pretty cute. Yeah, I know. It's not for everybody, but for me, it's like fucking stupid and silly. I like it. It's like, I don't know. It just like, I'm just looking at the numbers like go up and like getting better characters and stuff. That's just like, I like managing games. I always find them fun. The next game I need to play is the I started playing Freedom Planet, and it's been fun. The next game I want to play too is the Izakaya game, the Tuhu Izakaya game, because it's also a fun. I like the karaoke minigames are always fun for me. Been playing the Bakeru lately. Gives you a lot of interesting Japanese fact. I really like the corporate managed sim and Like a Dragon, repelling stockholder complaints and like Pokemon battles. I like oh yeah, that's a good one. The real estate business in Yakuza 0 is also a lot of fun. I like that one a lot. Anything that's like management is fun. I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but they weren't like terrible. They were fun. I like the one in Pokemon Black and White, which was the movie one. Making Poffins was also satisfying to me. I miss the 3DS era of Pokemon games. Bit too late for the advice, but Astra ironically buffs Nicole. Unironically buffs Nicole, then replaced her. So you can use infinite defend downs attack without actually using Nicole as a DPS. Damn. I want Astra. Now that I have Evelyn. I wonder if there's a way to like get her effect without having to hear her song. Like I could turn it off. Not terrible, but I don't want to hear it every single time. It's no devil trigger. I would have preferred if they did like City Pop. Like, not gonna like lie, her final chapter made me tune the heck out. In the Japanese dub, they just have the Chinese music. I am not gonna do the fishing minigame. Fuck that. That's a fucking open the door store. Still not enough items. Shit. Let's get some money. What's that lady that gives you quests, right? Oh, this is the okay. Let's get some money. Do it. Why is you doing? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. I love how fucking brutal Miyabi is. It's this one guy. Yep. Again, get more money. Need to grind, catch up. The thing is that this game doesn't make you feel like you're missing out by not doing your dailies. They let you like conserve your stamina, but like they do encourage you to like log in like 2 or 3 times a week if you can, which I want to start doing more of for this game. Like I'm not really playing that many things at the moment, and I'm not really trying to get into like new gotchas or anything. I just need something that that is playable. And this is pretty fun. It's simple enough to get into, you know, but hard to master. You gotta get the proper button setups and stuff. I mean, that's how I perceive it. It's just a turn off brain, like just fucking smash. I don't like those games. Oh, fun story. Where should we? Don't I have like a? As for me, actually, I like playing Harumasa, but he's like last blue character where you have to worry about stuff like enhanced dash marks. I see that's the kind of stuff I want to start getting better at. So I'm not gonna. Meanwhile, Miyabi can outdo his damage just mashing. Yep. Miyabi's just like a literal nuke. Seek and destroy is her mission. We're gonna do a couple of these and then a few nukes. My goal is to build out Miyabi and Evelyn for now. I need like one really solid lead and then I can start working on the other characters. God damn. Miyabi's so fucking brutal. Look at that amount of damage. That is crazy. That is just crazy. Oh, speaking of upgrading and improving, so I mentioned that I upgraded my graphics cards earlier. Another thing that I upgraded was my old Intuos tablet. I bought a new XP pen. Old Reliable has been with me for about, I want to say 10 years, maybe more. I bought it like right out of college, so somewhere around 10 to 11 years. Really, really good tablet. This was like when Wacom wasn't shit. And I bought a new XP pen, Deco. This is like a screenless tablet, by the way. And really, really good. Cheap. Has like 16K pressure levels, which honestly, after 4K, it doesn't really make a difference for me. And then another thing that I tried to upgrade was my phone. I wanted to I want to get out of Apple and go into Android. And I saw the S25 was like on sale here. And I tried buying it. Lord knows, I tried so many different ways to buy it. And nothing was working. And finally, when I like just got a family member to help me, they're like, you know, I wasn't able to buy it. Like my cards weren't being accepted, even though they're like, oh, they're perfectly fine to accept it. And they're like, my father was like, yeah, sure, I'll get the miles and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I'll send you the money right over. And we bought it. Waited for 2 days to buy it because I was trying to buy it online because they didn't have it anywhere else other than like online. And they got back to me and they're like, oh, your payment was denied. And you know what? blessing in disguise. Don't really need a new phone right now. As much as I want to get out of Apple, my phone works just perfectly fine. Made you a fucking god of war. I don't think I'm using a screen tablet other than like my iPad. Not anymore. Just because I'm hunching over a lot, and with the screen tablet, like the graphics tablet, I can just stare at the monitor and keep my neck. Like it's mostly for ergonomic reasons. Less back pain, less headaches. I was getting a lot of headaches with my graphics tablet. I don't have an arm to like place my tablet in, so that might be like a thing that I could look into the future, but for now. Almost. Yeah. For now, I'm just gonna focus on. The nuke, Miyabi. So, catching up. Look, equipment, if like your equipment works, just, you know, you don't need to upgrade. I'm just doing an upgrade because my graphics tablet was, you know, could probably use a bit of an upgrade. Plus, it works with the iPad via Bluetooth. So I was like, all right, that's what sold me on it. So in case so now I only really need to travel with my iPad. I don't even need my laptop anymore. Though, to be honest, like, look, I wanted the God of War plushie. I don't have the money for a God of War plushie. Do it again. So, how many do I have? I have 16. Just need 4 more. Okay, just need to do it one more time. I think I'm gonna work on my fire team actually. My god. I don't like the Gardevoir plushie. The neck is too clunky. I didn't think it was real. It is a real thing. You know what? I like collecting plushies, I'll be completely honest. But I would like a cute small Gardevoir plushie. I don't really want the big ones. They're kind of like... I don't know. If it was thicker, had like a heavier top and a heavy bottom, you know, maybe. They have some small ones. What I hate about like what I hate about the Pokemon Center is that everything just runs out. So the next thing I need to work on is money. Yeah. I'm gonna burn out my entire thing. Just so that I They also have fat necks. This seems expensive for what it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? AliExpress always has your back. You know there's gonna be someone that makes like a really, really thick Gardevoir plushie. Oh wait, Mega Guardian. 1-to-1 Meowscarada. Oh my god. The great plushie restock. You know what? I wanted to buy myself something for my birthday. Might check out a cute plushie. Who knows? They have tons of cutes. Yeah. Again, I like collecting plushies. Like, mine sadly are in a suitcase in France. I took all of my plushies with me when I first moved there. It's in a suitcase that I left with my brother. I think I have a Milky plushie. I have a let's see what else I got. I have a Kumo. I have a Chef Payasa, and then New Jersey. I have a bunch. Anorith plushie. I would have to stroll and see which ones are cute. I want a Fantasy plushie. That would be really nice. Oh.
私はこの道義を貫き通す。
XP. Paperwork, of course. Yeah, that's fine. You know, if they start making merch of this game, like plushies or acrylic standees that are cool, like official merch, like fan merch. I'm imagining there's a lot. Eevee cosplaying as Pikachu and the Eevee. Of course it would be. Ross, when will you get a Fumo? I don't know. If interest is high enough, I can see who would make one. Because here's the reality of plushies: they're expensive to make, and you generally speaking, you need to have like a threshold of like, let's say you can get. The reason why like stuff like Makeshift asks you to get like 200 people to sign up or like 100 people to sign up for buying a plushie is because those things like cost a ton to produce, and then you have to ship and stuff, and now. With tariffs coming in, they're going to be more difficult to make. So, but I would like a plushie, like a Roz-Kun one or a Rose, or like this one. I just realized, has there been any news on the stickers from last year? You mean the birthday ones? Wait a minute. You guys haven't gotten those? What? Wait a second. Can't believe that. I can't fucking believe that. I'm sorry. I think I'm just probably gonna have to make them myself. That's upsetting. I just asked. We'll see. Sorry about that again. When do we get Ross bath water? Why would you even want that? Gonna get just horse bath water. Oh, really? Need more XP. Drink water from the horse. Yeah. Basically. Hey, Care. Welcome to the stream. We're just enjoying armpits today. Sweaty armpit tier list when?
刀は抜いたものマネジメント最後の警告だ守る
How about these ones?
どちらにする
That is so cool. I like that visual. Evelyn is like SSS tier. Just godly pits. Not that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here's your horse's sweat. It's usually a bad sign, though. The prodigal horse sweat. One drop of horse sweat. That's what they make Gatorade out of. It's just like unadulterated horse sweat. This wasn't as catchy, you know, to call it horserade or something. That's what the deep state doesn't want you to know. The brutal amount of like attack Abby has. Focus on speed. Oh, I guess. But it's extremely foamy. Interesting. My camel OC. I mean, the girl might just two big humps. There's a nice camera girl. She's shy, and when she gets nervous, her back blows out. That is so cool. I'm hoping that this time, well, it's probably not going to be enough. Oh yeah, that's right, Mecha Break is out. Or, like, another beta is. Heard it's pretty good. Oh. I don't know, should I do a temple? Just to see if I pull another one of her? You know, it's a joke. Oh, sweating in horses is normal, but excessive sweating, I mean, of course. Reset from my battery. Oh, where? Oh, there she is. Time. Still not gonna be enough for level 60, but important thing is I get a max her out. Get close. Oh my god. The game knew. The game knew. I think I'm joking too much about armpits. Yep. I'm almost done. Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. Yep, still not enough. Let me go to the store. Let's see if, oh, there we go. Signal. What's the plan for the next stream? I don't know. Final. Alright, she's maxed out. Let's see. W engine. One needs to change here. Let's see. No, she needs nukes. Yeah, but there's no rush on that. Gotta build this one and this one. It's gonna take some time. You know what? I think my goal is going to be to get most of my agents to level 50. I don't think you really need any higher than that. You know, in the interest of having fun, let's do a temple. I'm not gonna get anything, but let's do it anyways. It's an extra nickel. Big ol' use some money. Yep. Good. Residual. Saying anything here. Oh, I don't really want to do that one. All right, that's perfect. I think that's a good stopping point. I burn out all my currency, I guess. By the way, for those of you that are still missing the stickers, hit up customer service. They'll get back to you. I'll post it in the server too, and just ask, you know, anyone that hasn't gotten it, please reach out to the Y&M or Y&E, whatever, customer service. But yeah, let's go to the well, I think that's good for now. The next stream, I'll figure another chill game. Probably something with management or whatever. We'll see. For now, though, I think we're good. I like ZZZ. I'll pick a different game next time. Maybe Skyrim. I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe on Wednesday I can stream a little bit. I'm gonna try and like stream like 2 hours or so at the most. Today was like you know, it's been 4 hours, but it's it was gaming. But anyways, thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes and everything. You guys have a good one, and let me walk you guys out. All right, everyone. I'll see you guys next stream. Take care and be safe.